Welcome back to another edition of Shelter on Base, the #1 Giants show on YouTube with the word shelter in it.
Woohoo!
And our guest this week needs no introduction. The 2012 World Series MVP, the Kung Fu Panda, Pablo Sandoval is here.
Legend!
Yeah!
Pablo, welcome. How are you doing?
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. I'm doing great. You know, in this quarantine, it's tough because at this time being at home so many days like that. But it's just a great moment. We spend time with families, enjoying my kids a little bit more. We do a lot of fun stuff. Get in the pool with them. I'm still working on 2 p.m. every day.
Nice. Let's start at the off season. The biggest story of the Giants off season, I think, was your wedding. All the stories, there were people with panda hats. It went until like 7 in the morning. I heard there were concerts. We had Hunter Pence on the show a couple weeks ago. He said it was the craziest party and most fun party he's ever been to. What was the wedding like, Pablo?
One of the dreams come true. When you're gonna party like that, when you get married, you have to do it right. So our country is one of the top moments. Like when you get married, you have to do it around 12 hours. So at 9 p.m. and we ended at 9 a.m.
Oh my goodness. I went to a wedding in Uruguay once and it went that long and there was like a costume change. Like you brought out all these costumes and then all of a sudden you're wearing a new hat and like glow sticks and it was crazy. So I can only imagine what yours was like.
Yeah, we got my wife made the right choice. She put 2 happy hours.
Oh, smart.
At home. She do one for the panda hats and then she do the country Venezuela with all the stuff we got back home. So she put the right pieces at that wedding.
It looked like a lot of fun.
It did.
Yes.
Well, speaking of your wedding and Hunter Pence, he was there and he is one of your BFFs, as the kids say. And
yes. Just only one.
Top of the chart.
Yeah, the top of the charts. I know there's no better friend to you than Hunter Pence. He's everybody's best friend basically because he's so fun. But we did we put together a little game, kind of like the Newlywed game, because we want to see how well these two best friends know each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to tell me what you think Hunter would answer. Okay. And then you'll also tell me your answer to that. And Hunter also guessed what you would answer. So it's just a little bit of a fun game. I know I'll guide you through it. Don't worry. The first question, we'll start off easy. Hopefully this is easy, but what do you think Hunter's favorite beverage is?
Kale.
Kale? Like,
Kale smoothie.
Kale?
He does love kale.
He does
Yeah.
love kale.
That's on brand.
He actually answered coffee. He thinks he loves coffee, as you know, but I'm sure kale is up there too.
No, that's true. That's true. Coffee.
He loves coffee, but what is your favorite drink?
Oh, I say coffee, black coffee.
Oh, you said coffee? He thought for sure you would say Johnny Walker Blue Label.
I don't know what it's gonna be. It's the alcohol. You have to explain. Johnny Blue, so it's right in that one.
Yeah, he was like Blue Label. It's Blue Label. He was certain.
Well, now we know what to get Pablo for his birthday.
Yeah, you'll just get like 50 bottles of Blue Label because everybody knows now.
And one thing of coffee.
Yep.
So the next one is, what's your favorite dance move? So what do you think Hunter's favorite dance move, and then what is your favorite dance move?
Mine's salsa.
And Hunter said salsa for you. Ding, ding, ding. There's a point.
Yeah. Getting into salsa too. I was teaching. I think so. He loved that move too.
So you think salsa for him too?
Yes.
It is salsa. Best friend point. Very good.
They really are best friends.
That's perfect.
And then Pablo, what do you think if you guys had a song together, a best friend song, what do you think that song would be? What do you think Hunter said?
I don't know. What?
He said it very decisively too. He knew it right away.
Yeah, it was. If they made that song, it's gonna be special because you know don't see so many guys like that in a team. Spend time like that. I don't know.
You want a hint?
Yes.
It's a Kanye song.
Yes, my ninja. Yeah.
Oh.
Click. It's Click. You nailed it.
Click.
Yes. And is that what you would say your song with Hunter is too?
Yes.
Yes, agreed. So there's another big hit for you guys. He loves that song. Y'all are best friends now. Okay, what about this? Who do you think is the better dancer? What do you think Hunter said? Between you and him, who's the better dancer? What did Hunter say? Yes, he said.
Me.
And you think it's you too?
Yes.
Yes, Hunter assumed you would say you too.
Don't get me wrong, he got some move.
Yeah.
You know, a guy dancing like that.
And there's something about you don't even need moves if you're willing to just keep going. He can go for a while.
Yes.
Yeah, dancing's a marathon, Carmen.
Yeah, not a sprint, it's a marathon. So here's another one. Who do you think takes longer to leave the clubhouse after the game? And what did Hunter say?
Hunter.
Hunter. And do you think it's Hunter too?
Yes.
Yes. Another point. So you guys are pretty in sync.
Yeah, they got this.
What takes Hunter so long in the clubhouse? Why does it take so long?
I spent so many years next to my locker with that guy, and I know all the stuff we got here together.
Yeah, what is he doing that whole time?
You know, he like to get, prepared for the game first. He get early. He do all his stuff, all his routine. After the game, he just meditate and sitting there, watch video, where he do run. He like to talk with the guys. What's going to be the plan for next day? And, it's one of the things that he loves to spend time with us in the locker room, share with us some stories, give it advice for everyone. That's what I love for him.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of post work to do. But it sounds like you guys are right there with each other, kind of staying a little later afterwards.
Yes.
So here's a question. Who do you think gets more fired up after a walk-off win? You or Hunter? What did Hunter say? That's so funny. But who do you think, if you had to say?
Hunter.
Okay, he said Hunter, but he made me caveat, but Pablo has more swag.
Yeah.
No denying that.
They get fired up in different ways.
Yes.
That's exactly what he said. He said both too, and I made him pick, just like I made you pick. So you guys are literally on the same page. And then I have one more, and it's about his favorite Pablo postseason moment. What do you think his favorite Pablo postseason moment was?
The 3 homers.
Yeah, yes, he said 3 homers, but he wanted to add honorable mention to the hit to tie the game in Washington in 2014, game 2.
Yes.
Like that one too.
Then in the 9th inning, and we went to 18 innings.
Yes.
That
was Petit, Brandon Belt, those heroes, right?
Yes.
That was in the 9th inning, right, Pablo? That hit to tie it? That was in the 9th?
Right, and 2 outs.
There we go.
Your kung fu clutch,
Oh, thanks.
Do you have a favorite Hunter postseason moment?
Yes, I do have one. I got plenty, but that one that I love was against St. Louis, when the ball hit the bat 3 times.
Yep.
I was running second base, and I see the ball started in my right side, ended on my left side. We're like, how'd that happen? So after that, we went to see play, and the ball hit 3 times.
It's crazy, right?
Crazy. So I think the other great memory that I have was Game 7 in Kansas City.
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
was running in second base. He was running in first base. Somebody hit a fly ball to left field. I was running in second, and he was next to me yelling at me, "Hey, back, go, hey!" I put my head down. And I get to third base safe, and after that, Morse hit a base hit, and that's the winning run right there.
Right.
That's
wow.
awesome.
What a memory. So I think you only got kale incorrect, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. And you were close with coffee. So I would say you are officially best friend approved by our show.
Yay! So we have some questions of our own for you, Pablo, and I'm going to start with Cole because he had a pretty good one. So Cole, what's your question for Pablo?
Yeah, Pablo. So you guys travel to a lot of places. Obviously, we're not traveling right now as a team, but what's your favorite city to stay in when the Giants travel on the road?
This is New York and San Diego. This is the best part that I love. That I love to go. I always take my family there, and it's just New York's different than everything. So
Yeah,
it's one of the things that I go there and we got a lot of things to do over there. We're going to see a lot of places and know a little bit more about New York.
fantastic. And I love San Diego. I try to go the San Diego trip every year. So much fun. Get some surfing in, get some fish tacos. You can't beat it.
Nope.
You on the New York too, because I swear when I go to New York, I just eat my way through the city. It is so delicious. There's so much to do, so much to see. I love New York too. And I have a question because Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, and I think that celebrates a lot of special women in people's lives. Is there a woman in your life, maybe the one you just married, that has helped you a lot throughout your baseball career?
Yeah, I got her because in 2016 I almost ended up, hanging my cleats, and she came to me, do one thing. The only thing that you know to do is for love is play baseball. I know you are a great dad. You are a great human being. You got big heart, but the best thing you do is play baseball. Do it for your kids, and I think so that bias keep me on in the game a little bit more. And for me, have that special woman next to me. Every great guy had a wonderful woman next to each other. So I got the best one. She keep everything in the right place, and she keep me going. Keep me going, and do best things. I hope someday we got. She loved my surprise. I got a couple surprise for her. I hope she.
Ooh, I can't hope you
Nice.
share it on social media. I'd love to see what you end up doing for her.
I got very very special.
Okay.
Let's throw the hearts up for Pablo's wife, everyone.
Yeah.
What's up?
Another person who absolutely loves baseball and is celebrating his 89th birthday today is Willie Mays. Can you share maybe your favorite memory or favorite interaction you've had with Willie?
I got plenty because that guy in the clubhouse being special for everyone. I think so when I got called up to a big list and I see that guy in San Francisco, I never thought that I'm gonna make Willie Mays. And he kept me so humble, shake hands, talk to me about it, grab my bat, ask me where my bat is, got that feeling, and, got that little conversation about the game and that era now and the game being changed. So, it's a lot of things that I can share with you guys, but the most important thing when I got the call to a big list.
Nice.
Very cool.
Pablo, I grew up in San Francisco, grew up a Giants fan. Game 1 of the 2012 World Series was probably one of the most fun games I've ever watched. That's the day that you hit 3 home runs in one game. My question is, what was going through your mind when you were rounding the bases? Because I was watching the game at Public House at Oracle Park, and I was running around the restaurant also and immediately went to the bar to buy more tequila. but it was just like every time you hit a home run, it got louder and louder and louder. It was crazy, the energy in that restaurant. So what were you thinking after you hit your third home run?
You know, fun because and when I hit the second one, it was good. I don't know what to do. You know, we got that record. I don't really know. If I hit 3 homers, I'm gonna be the 4th guy in the big leagues doing 4 series. I went to a home plate, my 3rd homer, and my first swing, my bat slipped. And you know that rail we got?
Yeah.
The company and the bottom on that circle? The bat hit there, my bat broke in the handle. So, but what's funny because Boston were like the magic was off. They were like, the next pitch I hit a home run. When I start running the base, then I see all the fans was like 44,000 that day, and I see the happiness on the fans and all that shirt we got. When I step on third base, Tim Flannery was our third base coach, and got his hands and all the way third base to home plate. I want to cry. I don't know what to do. Down there in the dugout, and everyone were like, "Wow, man, you did it! Like, I did what? You hit 3 homers. No, you know, only 3 guys did it before. Albert did it in 2011. Now you're doing in 2012. You know, that's special. You know, go outside and tip you half of the fans." And I went like, "Okay." When I went to the game's over, I went to the clubhouse. I got like 100,000, whatever text message for everyone. You know, it's one of the things that I love for the fans and my friends and my family.
Well, great.
That's awesome.
All-time great Giants moment.
We'll never forget that one.
No. We have some questions that we sourced from fans, and I'm going to combine this one together. This is from Maddie Flay and Steven, who are on Instagram, and they want to know how you feel about the nickname Panda, and if you could choose a different animal instead of a panda, what would you want that animal to be?
You know what? I love my nickname. No, I always give a credit to Rich and Barry. They put it the best nickname in baseball for me. You know, have that nickname give me a lot of hope because I saw the movie after that. I get the first time they called me Panda. I went to the movie. It's like a guy from nowhere, little fight for everything for his dream, and you know, make my dreams come true. Is one of the most special things that I see from the movie. If I can choose for another animal, I can be a wild boar. Oh, Hunter always say you can be a wild boar.
There we go. It doesn't roll off the tongue as easily, though.
A kung fu wild boar. We get wild boar hats. We get new wild boar hats.
Paul, we wanted to ask, when you returned to San Francisco, were you nervous about the reception? Because it seemed like pretty quickly fans were just thrilled to have you back.
You know, it was a little challenge, you know, especially when all that happened, when I went to Boston, all the things that I say, I was thinking that, and that's that spot that I put myself in. Yeah. But I always thank the Giants fans because they did a great job. They keep me back and give me that motivation for play for there every single day. And you know, was a little nervous. My first game, I think it was August 5th. When I came back, you know, it was a challenge for me because I never thought that I'm going to be back with the Giants after that thing happened.
Well, it's been amazing to have you back. We're so glad you're here.
Pablo, I will say you were in the doghouse with me because I was so upset that you left for a while. And I was so hurt, and I was pretending like I was just mad at you. And it took maybe one game to watch how much you love playing the game for me to be like, it's okay, I'm not mad at him anymore. Come back.
Aww.
It's not that he left, it's that he came back. He came back.
I know, but I was just so hurt, but I'm so glad you're back.
That's the best thing. I came back stronger, a little bit more mature, and now I accept all the things that I do. So that's the best thing.
We're all glad that you're back.
SF Giants UK wants to know, have you kept any of your own baseball cards?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a favorite one?
I think so. That one that was in 2009 was Henley, myself, and Albert Pujols was the first 3 leaders in batting average in the league that year. So I think so for me it was special. My 4th year, and I be in that spot was special.
Laura from Twitter says her 6-year-old wants to know how you got so strong. What's the secret?
Yeah, I could use that tip too.
Wow, I don't.
You just drink a lot of milk or eating your seafood? What's the trick to getting that Pablo strength?
A lot of rice and beans, I think so.
There we
Rice
go.
and beans. Okay.
I like
That's where
survival.
we've been going wrong.
Yeah,
Perfect food for a quarantine, pantry food. So I think we can
It
all
is.
get on that.
if Laura's daughter's watching, you have to eat your vegetables and listen to your mom. That's how you get really strong. Is by doing what your mom tells you to do.
Got to do it. Don't listen to me.
And keeping with the quarantine theme, I_Stephanie wants to know, how have you been keeping busy during shelter in place?
Wow, that's tough. You know, when you got ADD, you know, you're allowed to do a lot of things in one time. But it was tough for me because I never been around my family this time, like without baseball, so many days.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I love this moment. I think it was a bless for me. I think it's a test after that I get married, if I can handle my wife the right way. But, you know, it's special. So I got more time with my kids. I love to, you know, this time because I need to know a little bit more about them, share more things with them. And, you know, I got a chance to, that's my first time that I got a chance to play baseball in the backyard with my 3-year-old kid.
Oh,
Oh, that's special. But you've also been taking up a little bit of Twitch and some video games, right?
Yes, I've been doing
Can we see your setup? Can you show us your setup?
I've
Look at
changed.
Oh,
Whoa.
that screen.
Woo!
This is my computer and this is my PS4
Oh,
setup. So I got Call of Duty and computer and FIFA and PS4. So, you know, I've been Twitch a lot of the games in PS4 because I play in Pro League or BPN and FIFA League. So it's 11 guys in one team.
Yeah.
20 more teams in Venezuela. So, you know, play with 10 more guys that I don't even know that. Me, I'm the older in the team. So, you know, that's so special because you know guys, you make guys that, you know,
you'd never meet.
You are a role model for them and, you know, share that time with them. They don't believe it that I play with them.
That's amazing.
What's your Twitch name so we can follow you?
KFP 4848.
Perfect. I'm
Yeah,
there.
4848. I'm gonna follow you right after this. I'll throw you some bits, Pablo. And just curious, like, who told you how to set up your stuff? Because sometimes I'm like, I would like to stream Animal Crossing, but I don't know how to do it. So how do
You need a real good best friend to help you out there.
Google.
Oh,
Yes. Google.
there we go.
And I got a couple guys playing with me in the team, the FIFA team. They're like a nerd. They know about, and you know, it's not nothing bad, but they told me what to do, what computer need to get, all the stuff, and you know, I'm that type of guy that I like to upgrade everything, so I went up.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe
I
you're
like
gonna be esports champion pretty soon too.
Bro, one day.
Mia asked, what inspired you to play baseball and what continues to inspire you today? Was there a catalyst for your love of baseball?
Yeah, it's, in my country, is the thing you love now is soccer is big time out there too. But I think so baseball in my country was the first the main sport, and you see a lot of guys like Omar, Andres, all those guys open the door for us to play here. It, inspire me. One day I want to be with like that guy, and I got the opportunity to play with my favorite players. Next to me was Omar, and it, one of the dreams comes true. And now the only thing inspiring me to play baseball is my little boy that I want him to watch his dad play for 5 more years, 6 more years, and he understand and spend time in the clubhouse with everyone, know how you have to deal with the clubhouse staff, all the type of stuff, and that's the thing inspiring me to play more baseball.
Are you gonna teach him how to be a switch hitter?
Yes. Switch hitter, throw with both hands. It's
What was it like teaching yourself to throw with both hands? That's incredible.
What's tough?
Yeah.
My grandpa, every time that I get back from the school, I do my homework, and we got a special time in my backyard, and I had to throw because I was lefty, and he was like, "You want to play more position? You have to, you have to learn how to throw right handed, and start throwing every day. If I don't hit in the chest, I have to do a lap."
Wow.
That's the tough part for me because when I was starting, I never hit in the chest, so I had to.
You're doing a lot of running.
Tired. I was like, I need to learn how to do it, and I need to know how to hit that spot. So I learned. My grandpa teach me the right way, and now I can use both hands.
That's incredible.
I'm gonna start doing that with like cutting my vegetables.
Brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the questions that a lot of people wanted to ask you, I'm going to kind of summarize, is what is your favorite position to play? Like if you could play, since you play multiple, I'm wearing my it's not a panda, but it's a bear. And it's pitching. The Let Pablo Pitch, campaign happened. Everyone got super excited. So if you could play one position for the rest of your career that you have left, backup third base, some sort of infielder, would you want to pitch? Would you want to catch?
Yes, why not? I love catching. But I get to big league as a catcher. So one guy come behind, I've named Buster Posey.
Don't know him.
Get to third. Move
Yeah,
over to third.
It's a blast because when you play multiple positions, you got more opportunity to play. And when you're a baseball player, you know how to play more position, and you need to learn how to deal with all the type of stuff in the field. So I think so for me, if I can choose one, I love pitch. I'm telling you.
There we go.
I mean, you have a better ERA than Clayton Kershaw,
That's right, he does.
So, you like that.
Let Pablo pitch.
Yeah.
So one thing we've been tracking, Pablo, I don't know if you've been following this, is Brandon Crawford's been doing a lot of social media brackets where fans can debate things. And we wanted to talk about some debates fans could have now. Carmen, Therese, Anthony, what do you want to see for the next bracket?
I mean, I would love to see a ballpark food bracket.
Oh, yeah.
Garlic fries goes above, crab sandwich, or which one wins. I'd love to see that. So that's my vote.
Me too.
You too? Yes. We got one.
Every field in the league, and we don't got chance to get that food. So
it sounds like Therese Vinal should be running food down to the dugout for you guys.
I mean, have you guys you've never had like the garlic fries or the crab?
No.
Never?
Pablo.
We'll
fix this. We got you.
We got you. The next time, in 2021, when we're back at the ballpark, I will bring you some garlic fries.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
The Ghirardelli chocolate sundae is also very delicious.
Yeah, we'll bring you the whole bracket.
Everything you need.
That's good.
The one bracket idea I was thinking was minor league team names. There's some crazy team names from around the league. Pablo, you played in any minor leagues or, other leagues that had some really fun team names?
Yes, I played in AA was Connecticut Defenders. Norwich, I don't know what's the name Norwich, what's the other name?
I mean, even the Richmond Flying Squirrels is a little weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Sea Does.
Oh yeah, that one's a good one
too.
Yeah,
I know my dad and you both played on the Tigres de Aragua down in.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said he won the batting title in that league, but your stats did beat his years later.
Yeah. He hit like 350, and when I was hitting 402.
There you go. You got him beat. Let the record state, Pablo Sandoval, better hitter than Dwayne Kuiper.
I'm not good at math. 402 is more than 350. I know that.
Yeah. And 18 homers is more than one.
That's right. That's right.
Word from Pablo. I love it. I love the shade.
I hope Dwayne watches this.
Anthony, do you have a bracket?
I would like the next bracket to be candy. I have a really big sweet tooth. I get into Skittles versus Starburst arguments all the time with my friends. So I'm saying I'm Team Skittles. So candy. I want to see a candy bracket.
I'm a Kit Kat girl.
How about you, Therese?
I'm going sitcoms. I think sitcoms would be interesting,
That'd be topical right now with all the binge watching going on.
That's what I was thinking. A lot of people have time on their hands.
Pablo, you watch much TV? Or do you not have time for that with all the stuff that you have going on?
I'm getting with my wife a little bit Netflix. So we already watched Blacklist.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
We already watched it's a series. And we started watching Ozark. I don't know what's the name of it.
Ozark? Yeah.
Hey, everyone's watching Ozark.
If you want a really trashy show on Netflix, you can watch Too Hot to Handle. Just look it up. It's terrible, but I watched the whole thing and I don't regret it.
That just sounds trashy.
It is.
Yeah, that sounds unredeemable.
Oh, Pablo, thank you so much for your time. Before we go, our next show is going to be with the skipper, with Gabe Kapler. Pablo, is there anything that you want us to ask Gabe for our next show? Do you have a question for him that you want us to ask?
I'm sure you don't have his number, so we can ask for you. And
I don't know. He's a great guy. You guys gonna have fun with him because he's a competitive guy. He loves to win. He got great muffler in his body and everything. His mind. He's a great mentor, and I hope you guys pick a lot of things from him because real good and smart too. So thank you guys for having me here, and enjoy this time with you guys, and hope the fans well doing right now in this quarantine.
Awesome. We'll put in a good word with Gabe to get you on the mound.
He probably don't put me there because about my Tommy Young. But hey, we got more time.
There you go.
That's right.
Yeah, if I could have you as an ace and then Brandon Belt as a number 2 pitcher, there's nothing else I need.
I don't know. And he can throw hard, but I don't know.
There's one way to find out.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you, Pablo.
guys.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
you, Pablo.
We'll see you on Twitch.
See you, man. Thank you.